thanks for watching. This is Hito from HITOSTAR.com. Today I'm going to be speaking about Cancer lunar eclipse and full moon on January 10th and 11th, 2020. So this YouTube video is my first official YouTube video of 2020, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching and thank you for your support for 2020 ahead. And Happy New Year to everyone. So I am here again this year to give you some knowledge of astrologies, planets, stars, and give you some inspirations just through my experiences and some lessons I learned in my life, and I hope you enjoy this video. So we have a Cancer lunar eclipse on January 10th and 11th. So eclipses are a bigger version of new moons and full moons. This time it's a lunar eclipse, so it is a full moon, but it's a bigger version, more dramatic full moon. So generally, full moon is the time to release something, time for completion, fruition, things come to complete, and it is a great time for you to release something no longer serves you. Full moon is when the moon and the sun comes to oppose each other. And at eclipse, we have another thing. On top of this moon and the sun, we have either south node or north node conjunct with this moon and the sun. So what are north node and south node? North node is also called dragon head, and south node is called dragon tail. So it's a body of a dragon, and I'm not gonna get into the long story for this. Wherever this dragon head and dragon tail falls into, it is about where we go to in this life, where we are heading to, and south node is where we are releasing at this life. And this time, the moon in Cancer is close to north node. So what's gonna happen? Full moons tend to bring endings just in general, but it is a bigger version of a full moon. And this time, since the moon is in sign of Cancer, Cancer is a very emotional sign. It's a water sign. So we tend to feel this energy much stronger than usual. So we can feel very emotional, we can be very sensitive around this time. It could be happening already before the full moon this week. And it is a great time for you to release something emotionally, mentally, and physically. And it is a great time for you to heal something, to detox, meditate. And this time, because the moon is in sign of Cancer, Cancer is a sign of home and family. It's a lot to do with emotional security and security at home. So you might be working on some themes regarding to your family, home, and your emotional security. So if you are dealing with that, it is a big time for all of us to change something. And again, eclipse tends to bring things into light. So you might realize some feelings, you might realize some truths that you need in your life. So at this full moon eclipse, we have the moon in Cancer, and we have 5 planets in sign of Capricorn. So the Cancer and Capricorn are opposite signs, and the moon is in Cancer, so the sun is opposed to the moon in Capricorn. And we have the sun, Mercury, and Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. All these are in sign of Capricorn. And especially at this full moon, the moon is exactly opposed to not only the sun, but the Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto. So this is a big event because when planets come together, that's conjunction, that emphasize the energy of the sign, and especially when it's conjunct with the sun or moon, it is a huge influence to the new moon, full moon, and eclipse. So this time, even though the moon is in Cancer, we have a big focus in sign of Capricorn. Especially we have Saturn and Pluto conjunct in sign of Capricorn, which is a big event in 2019 and 2020. And I've been talking about this in the last 1 year, year and a half or so. And now it is a peak time because these two planets are exactly conjuncting this week. So this big event is happening right around this full moon eclipse. So it's exact on January 12th. Saturn-Pluto conjunction is known as change of big structure. So old structure in society or in yourself can be changed around this time. And because Saturn is not a easy planet. Saturn is a planet of challenges and hard work. We can feel this in physical work or physical conditions, health, mental health. So a lot of things can be feeling challenged right now because of this Saturn and Pluto conjunction. And I've been talking about this for a while, so it's been going on. This energy has been going on for a while. So it's not something that's just happening this week, but it's something that's been happening for you little by little in the last 1 year and a half or so. Then now you might be seeing some either challenges or some completions, some hard work coming to result, coming to fruition. But anything to do with Capricorn is very practical and realistic. So you might have some reality checks in a good way or bad ways. Everything is learnings here in sign of Capricorn. So you might have some learning, and at the same time you might realize that you have achieved some great things in your life. So it is a great time to detox physically, mentally, and work on realistic matters. Things that you feel like homework. It's actually a great time to do because the energy of Capricorn is helping us to ground and get rid of things we don't need anymore, and to be able to achieve something. Sign of Capricorn is a lot to do with achieving our goals and going for the details. It is also a great time for mastering something. Sign of Capricorn is a lot to do with taking it to a master level. It's a sign of a teacher, a sign of craftsmanship, professional. So if you are willing to learn something or teach something this year in 2020 or 2021, it is a great time for you. So we have some important events besides this eclipse. Right around the eclipse, January 10th, we have this planet Uranus going forward. So Uranus was going backwards for several months, and now it's going forward. Whenever a planet goes backwards, the energy goes inward. And whenever the planet goes forward, the energy goes much easier. So especially the time of the retrograde and the direct, that's when we feel the energy a lot. And with this same planet Uranus, we have another event happening lately, which is Mars in sign of Sagittarius, making an angle called quincunx. That's 150 degree. But this angle is happening at the same time as this Uranus going forward. I've been already seeing a lot of news regarding to fire or accidents or things to do with impulsive decisions. So as you can see in the news or in your personal life, that's actually a lot to do with Mars and Uranus right now. And because of this Uranus going forward at the same time, the energy is triggered. So that's what's happening around the same time. So you might feel this urge of change or doing something impulsively, or you might be traveling somewhere around this eclipse. I see a lot of people fly to other countries without knowing. That's actually when Uranus is very strong. That's when we tend to travel a lot. So this Uranus energy can be shocking or surprising. It's a lot to do with freedom and individuality. So it gives us some realizations. From the shock and the realization, we have freedom that we did not have before. So you might feel this from inside or outside events. Things to do with Uranus is always unpredictable, so expect the unexpected. But Uranus is always about the truth. So it's about piercing truth, what's really important in your life. So we have another event happening at this full moon eclipse. We have Neptune in sign of Pisces. And that's making a beautiful angle. It's called trine, 120 degree to the moon, and it's sextiling all the planets in Capricorn. Sextile is 60 degree. So both angles are harmonized with this new moon, full moon, and this is actually like a saving grace for this intense full moon this time. Because Neptune is energy of healing, it's an energy of love, unconditional love. It's about prayers and art, music. So anything to do with the energy of nature, that's something we need at this full moon eclipse. I have to say, it is an intense eclipse, and you are probably feeling this energy not only this week but in a couple of weeks before and after. But this Neptune energy can be very much healing energy, that we can help each other, we can love someone, we can use art, healing to heal ourselves, heal others. So if you are a healer, if you are into spirituality, artists, musicians, please do use this energy. We need you for this big change. So let's all pray and use this beautiful energy at this full moon. Thank you so much for watching again. So this month in January, the energy is very intense. I can already feel. So for me personally, I had a lot going on during the holiday. First of all, I got sick as everyone was sick around me. That's just a very natural thing around eclipse season. And if you are sick, you are not the only one. And yeah, it was very intense. And at the same time, I had a good friend who just passed away here in New York, and that was just a big, really big event for me. And it just happened 2 days before the New Year's Day. So for me, this New Year was just a lot of tears, and I was just crying a lot the whole week. And as you know, crying is a way of purifying, but it's also very much draining and tiring. So I was just so tired throughout the whole week, and I got sick again after that. So my work, just in general, everything was just so behind and so late that I felt like so draining. But I finally posted the last video from the Capricorn solar eclipse, so please do check out. And thank you so much for watching this video too, and I hope things are going well for you. I know it's an intense time for all of us, so just know everything is going okay, everything is fine. It's just what it is. The eclipses are very intense. In fact, we are right in the time between two eclipses, because the first one happened on December 25th and now January 10th. So between two eclipses is known as a sacred time. It is a time for meditation. It is a time for huge change inside out. So your body can be detoxing, your mind can be changing. We are all ascending to different level. So just know it is the time for that right now, and it's a great time for us to be grounded, but at the same time to connect to our higher selves and find answers from there. If you like this video, please do comment, like, and subscribe. I love reading your comments, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching again. I am wishing you a beautiful full moon eclipse in Cancer. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
I'm here with HITO STAR, and she's an amazing singer and dancer. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been working on?
Yes, I just wrote 2 original songs, which are my very first time. I've been singing and dancing, but I've never wrote my songs before. So it's a great challenge for me, and I'm so happy to be here.
Well, now you're like a triple threat, right?
Yes.
Singing, dancing, writing. I mean, we're just happy that you're here. Thank you for blessing us with your presence.
Thank you so much.
That's amazing. I mean, don't miss out. Look out for her. She's killing the game. Can you tell us what the NYFMC means to you?
Yes, it's an amazing experience for me because everyone here loves fashion, music, all creative energy, and it's so positive, and I'm so happy to be here connecting with everyone that are just such great energy.
That's very well put. This room is filled with amazing energy. I wish you guys can feel it too. I hope we give it to you through the camera. Thank you so much, HITO. Have a good one.
Open my eyes, open my mind, you make me do it. Who wants to be on the stage? Who wants to dance? Huh? I know you do. I know you do. Hey! Ready to dance? When you touch me just like that, I feel the fire in my body. When you touch me just like that, can't help it no more. Let me move my dreams like that. I love the way you shake your body. Let me feel you just like that. Don't let me wait no more. Drop it like that and let go, so you can grab my heart and move it like that and let go. I'm feeling your body all over. Drop it like that and let go, so you can take me home. the right now over, drop it like that and let go, so you can grab my heart and move it like that and let go. I'm feeling your body all over, drop it like that and let go, so you can take me home. I'm moving like that and let go, all over and over and over. So grab someone next to you and start dance, right? Oh, take me picture just like that. I know you like to taste that body. I'll let you see it just like that, cause you're the good to me. I'll let you touch it just like that. You like the fire in my body. Let you shake it just like that. Don't let me wait no more. Drop it like that and let go, so you can grab my heart. I'll move it like that and let go. I'm feeling your body all over. 踊るからくっつけて君と朝まで大体大踊るからくっつけて君と朝まで大体 Drop it like that and let go, so you can grab my heart and move it like that and let go. I'm feeling your body all over. Drop it like that and let go, so you can take me home. I'm moving like that and let go, all over and over and over. Hey, 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 hey.
HITO STAR